Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us. Overcoming fear and self-doubt. That little voice in your head that says, you can't do it, or that knot in your stomach when you're about to try something new. We're going to talk about how to face it, manage it, and ultimately, break free from it. Let's be real, fear and self-doubt are completely normal. They're part of our brain's ancient wiring, designed to keep us safe from saber-toothed tigers. But in our modern world, that same system often kicks into overdrive and holds us back from our goals, our dreams, and our own happiness. It tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, or brave enough. But here's the secret, you are. You just need the right tools to prove it to yourself. So where do we start? The very first step is to simply acknowledge the fear. Don't fight it, don't ignore it, and definitely don't beat yourself up for feeling it. Just name it. Say it out loud. I'm afraid of failing this exam, or I'm doubting my ability to lead this project. When you give your fear a name, you take away its mysterious power. It's no longer a big shadowy monster, it's just a feeling. A feeling you can observe and understand. This simple act of recognition shifts you from being a victim of your fear to being an observer of it. Once you've acknowledged it, the next step is to question it. Our fears often love to tell us exaggerated worst-case scenarios. So ask yourself, what's the absolute worst thing that could happen? Really break it down. And then ask a follow-up question. Could I handle that? More often than not, the answer is yes. The worst-case scenario is rarely as catastrophic as our minds make it out to be. Maybe you fail the exam. Okay, what then? You study harder and you retake it. You learn from your mistakes. It's not the end of the world. This process, often called fear setting, helps you see that you are more resilient than your fear gives you credit for. Now, let's talk about the big one. Taking action. This is where the magic happens. Fear thrives in inaction. The longer you wait, the bigger the fear gets. The solution? Take one small, tiny, almost ridiculously easy step. If you're afraid of public speaking, don't sign up for a giant conference. Maybe just practice your speech in front of a mirror, then in front of a trusted friend. Then, maybe a small group. This is called progressive exposure. Each small step builds your confidence and proves to your brain that the thing you're afraid of isn't actually a threat. Action is the antidote to fear. Remember, momentum is your best friend. A small step forward is infinitely more powerful than standing still. Of course, this journey isn't a straight line. You will face setbacks. There will be days when that voice of self-doubt is louder than ever. You might try something and it doesn't work out, and that voice will say, see? I told you so. This is a critical moment. A setback is not a stop sign. It's a detour. It's an opportunity to learn. So what do you do when you hit one of these walls? First, practice self-compassion. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a good friend who is struggling. You wouldn't tell them they're a failure, would you? No, you'd encourage them. You'd say, hey, this is tough, but you've got this. Let's figure out what we can learn from this and try again. Treat yourself with that same kindness. Beating yourself up only fuels the cycle of doubt. A powerful solution for these moments is to reframe your perspective. Instead of seeing a setback as a failure, see it as data. You just learned one way that doesn't work. That's valuable information. Thomas Edison famously said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Adopt that mindset. Every attempt, successful or not, is a lesson. This is the essence of a growth mindset, believing that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Your worth is not defined by a single outcome, but by your courage to keep trying. Another solution is to build a support system. Share your fears and your goals with people you trust. Sometimes just saying your doubts out loud to someone who believes in you can cut them down to size. They can offer a fresh perspective, remind you of your strengths, and cheer you on when you feel like giving up. You don't have to face your fears alone. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and believe in your potential, even when you're struggling to believe in it yourself. Let's recap the process. First, acknowledge the fear without judgment. Second, question its validity and play out the worst-case scenario. Third, take small, manageable actions to build momentum. When setbacks inevitably occur, practice self-compassion, not self-criticism. Reframe the setback as a learning opportunity and lean on your support system. This isn't about becoming fearless. Fear will likely always be a passenger in your car. The goal is to make sure you are the one in the driver's seat. You get to choose the direction. Overcoming self-doubt is a practice, not a one-time fix. It's a muscle you build over time, with every small act of courage. So my challenge to you today is this. What is one small step you can take right now to face a fear or a doubt that's been holding you back? Write it down. Commit to it. It doesn't have to be monumental. It just has to be a step forward. Because every single step, no matter how small, is a victory against fear and a vote of confidence in yourself. You have so much more strength and resilience inside you than you know. It's time to let it shine. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was helpful. If you got any value from this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on personal growth and living a more intentional life. And please share your own experiences with overcoming fear in the comments below. Let's support each other. Until next time, take care and be brave.